Hello, Jim Bob Hobbs here with Disc Grill. We're located at discgrill.com on the web. I want to take a few minutes today to talk to you a little bit about our products, talk to you about our line of discs, sort of show you how our disc grills function. Start with, let me show you the disc that we have to offer as a company. Alright, at this point in time I'd like to take a few minutes to demonstrate for you just how simple it is to set up your disc grill, get it ready to cook. I'd also like to demonstrate for you just its mobility, meaning how easily it can be transported from one place to another, whether it's to a football game, to a picnic at the beach, fishing trip at the lake, whatever it is that you would like to use your disc grill for. But as you can see, right now it does not have the legs on it. It could be used to set on a table, you can set it on a tailgate, you can set it on the ground. You know, whatever your situation is, whatever the need is at that point in time. The hose and regulator that comes with it, it comes with the end that just by hand screws on to the end of a propane bottle, and for demonstration purposes and even personal purposes, I really like the little 1 gallon bottle in terms of its mobility. Easy, lightweight to carry around, things of that nature. So what I'd like to do right now is demonstrate to you, meaning whenever you get your disc grill, whenever it's shipped to you, it's going to come with 3 legs, a center console, a burner, and a hose and regulator setup. Your hose and regulator and your burner will not be attached to your disc grill at that point in time. Earlier in our business history, we shipped them with the burner attached, the hose attached, things of that nature. But there was a unit or two over time that the burner would get broken, the shipping company would get a little aggressive with it, drop it, whatever. So we've quit attaching the burner and the hose due to that purpose. But whenever you get it, you're going to have a burner in a box, you're going to have a hose and regulator in a box. And as you can see with this unit right here, it's got a hole drilled in the bottom of the burner plate. And you're going to set your burner in there, put the burner end out the burner hole here, and snug that bolt down. That'll secure your burner in place at that point in time. After you have your burner attached, you're then going to attach your hose and regulator setup. And that screws into there. Doesn't need any Teflon, anything of that nature. That brass fitting just simply screws into that cast iron fitting on your burner. Also, the only thing you have on the end of your burner, you have sort of an air disc or a vent disc that's held on by a couple of screws here with a Phillips head. Depending on, I guess, what your elevation is, what your altitude is, you can probably get that set to whatever you want your burner to be and then tighten those down. That's part of the setup process. Another part of the setup process, and also what you will receive with your unit, is 3 2-inch bolts, 1/4-inch, 2-inch bolts, and 3 wing nuts. These will be what you use to attach your legs to your unit if you want to cook with legs. So let me demonstrate for you just how simple, how easy it is to put the legs on. One of the easiest ways I've discovered to do it is basically turn your unit upside down. Put a leg in, put the bolt in, tighten down the wing nut, and that leg is set. Anytime that I'm not using the legs on my disc grill, I usually just leave the bolts and the wing nuts in the sleeve or in the legs so that I do not lose them. The holes in the legs and sleeves are oversized a slight bit just to allow ease of that. Having a little bit of slack in it also enables you as a user to adjust the legs a little bit in terms of if you're on uneven ground, you need to kick one leg in a little bit or one leg out a little bit. It gives you that capability. might feel a little bit flimsy in terms of you know, the legs being able to move within the sleeves a little bit, but I assure you it's not going to break, they're not going to fall out, anything of that nature. Once you have that, your legs attached, you're pretty much in stand cooking mode at this point in time. I'm going to attach the end, the hose and regulator, to a propane bottle, and at that point in time you're ready to start cooking. I can't emphasize how important it is to season your disc before you start your cooking process, and you're going to do that by using high heat and some vegetable oil or fat of some type. Again, Jim Bob Hobbs at discgrill.com. Appreciate you taking the time to look at our product. Have a good day.
Grizz.